What's going on, guys? Welcome to my first episode of my Fresh Start series. There's a lot of things I want to show you in today's episode, but first let's talk about the main goal for the series. So I'm sure everyone has seen all those how to gain more energy guides out there, and most of them are really good. But none of them have answered my lifelong question.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to
max energy in BDO?
A good question.
For too long has this been left unanswered. We've tasted bits of it, the beginning, the end, the how-to, but not the grind. And that's exactly what I plan on showcasing this series. But that isn't the only thing we're doing. Between these energy grinds, we're also aiming for 2K gathering. That's right, boys. With max energy and 2K gathering, we're creating the ultimate life skill dream. Yup, you can call me a meta slave, but I'm gonna live this meta dream and I'm gonna love it. Now, with that being said, this first episode isn't completely a fresh start. I gave myself a little bit of a head start, one of them being trading horses. I did this for the golden seals and so that I can turn them into viper crystals for cash. But I also did this to get Artisan 1 horse training for that auto sprint and make traveling around the world easier. When I started, there were pre-orders on the crystals for max, but since then it's crashed all the way down to 26 mil. So don't blame me because I haven't sold a single crystal of mine. I haven't even exchanged my seals yet. So from 4 weeks, give or take a couple of days, we've gotten 546 seals. This is from training 24/7, minus time from patch days, and only using tier 5 and tier 6, which I get from breeding. I don't know how I feel about trading tier 6 yet, money profit wise versus only using tier 5 on the wagons. I'll have to do more research to see which one makes more money. But let me know if you want me to explore this more. But otherwise, if you want a simple guide, I'll link down an overnight horse training guide from Kurd that I used. So how much in total did I actually get from horse training? From seals alone, if we convert them to vipers, that's a total of 45 crystals. After selling them at current prices, I got a little bit over 1 billion. In addition to this, we also got money from Imperial trading the horses themselves. At level 15, a tier 5 horse usually gains around 2 million silver on average. The price is mostly dependent on the skills, but believe it or not, we got quite lucky in the first 2 weeks, and I actually got 8 tier 5 coursers. And for those that don't know, to get a tier 5 courser, you need sprint, charge, and drift. Now once you level them up to level 15, they usually give around 20 mil each. One time I got lucky and got 40 mil for one just because it had sideways, I think. So with the silver I gained from trading the horses in, I've been buying cats off the marketplace. I've been getting these guys to get the life skill talents and gathering buffs. And thanks to the recent pearl sales, I've gotten 7 cats from the marketplace, and I bought them at 65.5 mil each. So if we convert the cats into silver and add it to the access, that's a little over 500 mil. Overall, in 4 weeks of training, we got a juicy 1.5 bill. Now on top of horse trading, I've done something else. As you can see, we've been collecting all the good sales from the pearl shop this past month, and all the loyalty rewards as well. I bought 20k pearls, and with that I bought stuff like the hedgehog, campsite, maids, and energy pods for the granted 2k gathering. And I also bought the bundles that were on sale. These were really good value, especially the 1k A-coins one. You get a free polar bear on top of 1k pearls. At the time of recording this video, I didn't pick up the bundle yet, so you won't see that here. So you can tell this isn't really a free-to-play series. If new players want to buy from the pro shop and don't really want to spend that much, I just recommend getting the tent and the hedgehog if you're gonna be a gathering slave. Maybe the life skill outfits too, but once you cross that line, you might start asking yourself, why not just buy the weight packages too? It's on sale. So, tread carefully, my friends. Your wallet will thank you. Now, one of the last things we collected were the attendance and Black Spirit rewards. It's been a little over 6 weeks since I created the account, and now it's finally time to collect all those rewards and sell them on the marketplace. While we wait for stuff to sell, I'm going to answer some questions you might have. One of them being why I collected rewards for 6 weeks but only trained horses for 4 weeks. Well, after 2 weeks of logging in and staying logged in for the timed rewards, I realized I should just train horses instead of standing around in the starting area. Some of the requirements if you want to start training horses at an early level, I believe you have to be level 22 to start taming horses. And that's why I'm not exactly a low level right now. I killed a few monsters on the way here. Another question you might have is, have I played BDO before? So I first started playing this game around the time the game came out, back when trade crates were the best form of money making. So like 2016, 2017, somewhere around that time. I've been playing off and on since then, but I've never really dedicated myself to playing long term. Because literally, I'm like a crackhead whenever I touch this game. I have to force myself to stop after a couple weeks of playing. Or else I turn into a homeless man out on the streets, you know. But collectively, I probably have only a few months of playtime in this game. I haven't really touched PvP. I'm not really a grinder either. I've always been a lifeskiller. I just love the complexity of it. In terms of achievements, the most notable thing I've gotten is 300 energy and 400 contribution. And I just want to note, guys, that this series is more of a playthrough rather than an efficient guide to get max energy the quickest or how to be the best lifeskiller. When I get to more endgame levels and max energy, I'll have a better idea of how to do it and I'll make a guide during that time. But until then, I'm gonna take my time and learn as I go. And the next question, how do I plan on getting max energy? First off, I plan on doing the main quest line, talking to all the NPCs and exploring the surroundings while doing it. I'll keep going until I start getting wrecked by the monsters in the area, but ideally I'd like to go all the way to Odolita. After that, I'd like to find all the characters, excluding the Amity ones, get the topography, and then ecology. Next is adventure journal, academics, and finally grinding titles. Now obviously this is a very rough outline. I don't have much experience grinding for energy, so if you guys have any ideas or tips to help me out and be more efficient, please let me know down in the comments below. It's probably going to take me at least a year to get max energy in 2K gathering, so I'll just treat this series as a marathon and prevent myself from getting burnt out. Alright, now on to the money. So it took a whole day to sell all my loot and it got a little messy because I sold my crystals as well and I bought some gathering gear. But fear not, I managed to retrace my steps and figured out the numbers for you guys. So first part of this chart, we have the excess cash. That's the loose silver lying on the marketplace. And the following items are the stuff that I bought or I'm currently pre-ordering. So I add those up and in total, this is including horse training and the attendance rewards, I got a total of almost 2.5 billion. Now to get the value from the attendance, Black Spirit coupons and events, I subtracted the horse training cash, which is the Viper crystals and the loose silver, from the total silver we got from all the sales. And that gave us 1.4 billion just from 6 weeks of logging in. And add that to the 1.5 billion we got from horse training, that's not too bad if I do say so myself. But there's one more head start I forgot to tell you guys. The big finale, you guys might have guessed it, but we've collected 6 weeks worth of Oasis boxes. So this is another reason I had to stay logged in all that time, and one of the reasons I decided to horse train as well. Now with that being said, I think this is a good time to tell you guys I'll be streaming this series on Twitch starting next week Tuesday. On the first stream, I'll open up all these Oasis boxes with you guys. In the video, I have 500 boxes, but by the time I post this video and by the time next week comes, I'll probably have 600 boxes to open up. So if you guys want to know how much money I actually make from all these boxes, you'll have to join me on stream or wait until next episode to see how much money I make. I'm also curious to know how much you guys think I'll make from these boxes alone. I sure wasn't expecting 1.4 billion just from attendance rewards. So let me know down in the comments below. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching. I just want to let you guys know I'm very excited to finally start the series and I hope you guys can come along for the adventure with me. See you guys on the next episode.